Alrighty, let's get that Crucible built.
Even the brightest can't escape.
We all know they try.
And we lost someone at the Sage Guild again. The frequency at which I'm replacing dead people is really concerning. Wow, these people have high intuition now. This place has much of a research bonus with 2 people as some of these places have had with 3 people. So let's see. Jerry Shadowcloak. What are your details like? Deer-sided, bummer. Hardy, good. Oh wow, she's level 5 at age 16. So I probably haven't brought her in. I didn't bring her into combat last round, did I? I think she's new. Oh yeah, I want to train her up for sure. Get her that knockback arrow and point-blank shot. Yeah, I'm not putting her here. It'd be tempting because she's so goddamn insightful at age 16. She almost certainly has a future as either a regent or as a scholar at some point. But first, I think I want to level her up first. If she's level 5 at age 16 and has increased intuition. Relatively good traits. It is a bummer that she has she's going to be inaccurate about her own hit chance, unfortunately. But yeah, that intuition already has a bonus, even though she's at an age where she has a reduced intuition. Yeah, she's my best option basically for that specific purpose because of that. But I don't really want to throw her away. It's a Joanne Shadowcloak. Isn't this the character that has my current crossbow? She's not? Nope. It's so hard to come back to this after a few days and be like, yeah, I remember what everyone's traits were. Oh yeah, this is the Reveler. This is she has longevity, which means that she'd be there for a long time. Level 6 is a good sign, being almost level 6. But yeah, a ranger with a Reveler trait is not so great, and hit point problems. I think Jerry's quick on her tail as far as level and everything goes without having to deal with being twice as old already. Or I could just throw away one of these rabbits, honestly. It's comparable intuition, and there's always so many goddamn rabbits around. Sickly, reduced hit points. I think I might throw a rabbit their way. Just because the rabbits already are so prone to, there's already just so many goddamn rabbits everywhere, and the other ones are of similar or younger age. We'll throw a rabbit their way. There's so many people in that family. Alright, back up to 45%. Gotta keep them families breeding. That's crazy that I have brand new people.
Absence that will be sorely felt during this year's festivities.
Ballista Day definitely won't be as fun now.
We just lost a regent. Okay. We'll have to look into what house that is and see if we can replace it. It's crazy that I have people that are joining. They're becoming of age and they're already level 5. I can't even imagine what's going to be like once I get the second Crucible built that I'm doing right now. I need to get some people leveled up in combat. Oh, it's the Caberjack family. Alright, so I need to pick a new one for the trait. Preferably, I'd want one with high... This one right here, because they have high fertility. What kind of stats do they have? Bountiful and slow. Oh, it's because she's from the rabbit family, so she has decreased movement range. She's also bountiful. She could. It's funny. The legacy of the rabbits are that they're going to make my entire kingdom bountiful and slow. So they're going to have low movement range, but they're going to just spew out babies everywhere. Maybe I'll go for an average one though. If the average one isn't slow, bear strength. Oh, these are great traits. Bear strength, nimble, and hardy. High strength, dexterity, and hit points. Absolutely. Wow, they're from the... This one's from the, this one's... Luigi is from the rabbit family and managed to become part of the rabbit... come from the rabbit family without getting, slow as a trait. I think I'll appoint them. Now we just need a partner. And this could so we're going to have Caberjacks no matter what. The question here is what variant I want. I'm tempted. Blast Cappers are a fun trait. I don't know if I'd want to throw away my, I don't know if I'd want to use my alchemist there, but at the same time, that alchemist is going to age out before I can use them to become the leader of a kingdom anyway. So it might be a good idea just to use them here. Chance of Hildren's super high, high. So we have lower fertility with that alchemist, unfortunately. Let's see here. Do I want a Shadowjack, is the question, I suppose. Throw in one of these young people so they can stick around for a while. Shadowjacks are tempting. Let's see. We have a number of... down here, Heather Shadowcloak is level 5. Brainy... Clumsy's a bummer. But otherwise, those are decent traits. Avenger... Young. Oh, this person has the crossbow relic, so I don't want to... I want to keep her leveling that character up. So what about Jerry? Nearsighted. Not great for... for a melee character, it's not too big of a deal. Increased hit points is good for tanks. Insightful. These are overall decent traits. You're not currently holding anything important, are you? No. Alright, Jerry, give me some Shadowjacks. I want to have that trait that makes I want my melee characters to be able to turn invisible while they scout. Super high chance of Shadowjacks. Let's go for it. I've gotten into the habit of just committing to decisions at this point, because so often when I'm trying to make decisions, it's just hard to call. You're committing so many characters and throwing them away, but you kind of have to get in the habit of it. We just lost 2 people, one of which was a Sage Right character. Oh, it's Haas. That was like my highest intuition character ever. At like 16. Is that true? Is my highest intuition option a fucking rabbit of all people? How did that happen? Age 17. Decreased... Ew. Yeah, I don't like... I might as well just take advantage of the effect that she's smart and has the starting high intuition, because I don't really want a slow movement speed Caberjack spreading their genes around. For some reason, I feel the need to level up their abilities, even though they're not going to do anything. Alright, yeah, she just came of age, and now I'm going to go ahead and send her in as the, as a Sage Right. She's another rabbit. And she's got stats that aren't great for combat, but specifically good for being a Sage Right. A lot of stuff's happening between me and this Crucible.
Can't escape.
We all
God.
know they try.
God damn it. I was about to lose my shit if it zoomed in on the same goddamn place. And it's like, you lost the 3rd one. All 3 of them died in a few years. I'm not psyched about having to put another person in a Sage Right guild already. I need to build more keeps just to keep up with the rate at which this place is going through my other characters. Who's really old? Is there someone really old that I just might not want to use for any other reason? Maybe this Kent character? Yeah. Not great intuition, but I want them to be helping with the Crucible. They might not be useful for anything else. Level 3, age 52. Yeah, I'm probably not going to use them for anything else. You can see from the siblings tree that like the entire rabbit family is just fueling my Sage Right guild. He doesn't have great traits for being a Sage Right, but I don't have any particularly brainy people sitting around right now. So at this point, I just want to pass the time and have him temporarily fill in while a new generation comes in, because too many people are dying in succession. Also a good contrast, because I put an older guy in there while also adding a bunch of younger people, and so now those people hopefully won't all die off at the same time the way they have. Forward ho! More babies! Look at all them babies. So many babies and people coming of age.
Yes, I thought they'd given up too.
It's combat time. My options are this one that has 1 corruption and this one that wasn't. Oh, so something has to gain 2 corruption now. Not psyched about that. A newborn baby girl or reduced research time. We're so close to being there already that that's not really that valuable to me. So it really mostly comes down to whether I want to protect the rabbits or if I want to protect my Sage Rights guild. I'm tempted to go for the baby just because that helps my resources. I don't like the idea of endangering my Sage Rights guild, but I would hope that it can't just spontaneously gain corruption, right? That like I can fight it off. I'll just make sure not to let the fight happen to the Sage Ride Guild next time. Who am I fighting here? Lapses, Ruptures, and Twitches? Ruptures and Twitchers. Let's see. It's tempting to go for this one, actually, just to avoid lapses, making my characters lose experience. I might do that just to have avoid my squad getting less powerful. Yeah. Let's avoid lapses for a round. Alright, so 2 characters are missing. Both of my melee characters are missing. I want to take a close look at my equipment here to make sure I have everything equipped that I can. Because I've definitely made mistakes in previous episodes of not equipping my characters properly. And I want to make sure I don't mess that up. Okay. Alright, Joanne, Heather, Adrian. Let's get you some melee companions. We have a high-level Caberjack here. It's certainly promising. Go ahead and confirm that character. You get charge. I think I want to give you Fury. Alright, so... this Caber does 5 to 9 damage with 5 to 9 crit, which doesn't matter because you can't crit. I have this Ramcap Caber, which I learned a while ago and I forgot to equip. Same damage. The tip of this Caber is crafted from Rupture Head gems, enabling every hit to knock enemies back. Bam! Oh, that's freaky looking. Let's see, refined Caberjack armor versus old Caber. The old one was just 2? Okay. Health, I can go for a health vial or steady hander. I'm gonna go for a health vial. There we go, I actually equipped my item this time. Let's see. Should I bring my alchemist along just because they exist now? Let's see. They're of prime age. The biggest concern is I don't have a way of, yeah, I think this alchemist is just gonna sit around, really. They're too old to start training now. It is a quick study, I guess. But yeah, the concern is I can't, too much time's gonna happen before I can let them be the leader of a keep. What I'm gonna have to do is, if I want to have alchemists again, I'm gonna have to build a keep and then immediately search for heroes, where I'm gonna I think I'd have to leave that keep with no one running it for like 2 years while I search for heroes, and then fill it with heroes, because presumably I would get lucky enough to have an alchemist show up. So I probably want to focus on leveling whoever's high. Let's see, the other one, we have 3 rangers, this weird heart icon, and 2 of these teardrops. Oh. You're like some weird house that showed up, aren't you? Maybe I shouldn't have him around. He's a Cantello. That's not one of my houses that runs a keep, is it? I don't think it is. Can I check real quick? Let's remind ourselves real quick. So, oh, I can't look at my keeps from here. That's frustrating. I don't think that one of my keeps is Cantello. That doesn't seem right. So I'd prefer to level characters that are actually related to my houses. Let's see, can I replace you with a... My ranged characters are currently... They're both the teardrop race. Let's replace you with a tree character? A wicker? Because the wickers are specifically one of the houses we want to be leveling up here. Bear strength and hardy. These are all bad traits for an enforcer. What about your sister? Also bear strength. We've managed to give the wickers bear strength apparently. Well, if the other one's hardy, well, what's... Oh, increased accuracy, tranquil. Absolutely. Absolutely, I want freaking tranquility. Point blank shot. There we go. Oops. Forgot to confirm. There we go. Yeah, I'll take tranquility for sure. Let's get you your steady hander for bonus accuracy. There we go. Now we have 2 shadow cloaks and a wicker as my ranged characters, so I'm leveling up characters that are actually in each of the families. So now I'm gonna pick a melee character that's not agreed. It should be a rabbit, I believe. Yeah. So I can go with a blast capper or caberjacks. The blast capper is getting old, so I'm probably gonna go with one of these younger caberjacks, preferably this 18-year-old if they have good traits. Tendency towards daughters. Asthmatic. Nope. Fuck, they're both asthmatic? Are you serious? That is the worst trait. I don't want to train someone with asthma if I can avoid it. This last one is decreased experience gain, decreased strength, higher chance of having children, optimistic. That's super bummer too. Ah, but it's not. He's not asthmatic though, which is immediately better. I think I'm gonna go with this guy, and hopefully some other characters will grow up and be particularly powerful. Giving him his ramjack, his health vial. He should be set up. Yeah, decreased strength is a bummer. We'll figure this guy out though. All right. So we have we have a rabbit, a wicker, 2 shadow cloaks, and a greed. 3 ranged characters, 2 melee characters, and we have Heather's shadow cloak in the middle. Only age 29 with that increasingly powerful birthright weapon. 6 to 11 damage, 21% crit chance, level 3. We'll see if we can keep her going.
Good. Now send someone ahead to scout enemy positions, and then we shall flank through.
Hey!
What? Oh, sorry. Old habits.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm the one winning this whole war. You guys just sit around and exist and stuff. Is this character slow too? Yep. I have let certain negative traits just take over my entire civilization to some extent, and not always a lot to do about it. That's what population decline does to you, basically. Let's go to the edge of my movement to try to get a little bit of scouting. All right. Nothing immediately new. Oh, here we go. So it's just these guys and scouts. I mean, and twitchers. So this should be a relatively easy match. The teleporter's gonna hit hard, but these exploded guys usually aren't much of a threat, especially since I can usually shoot them. Let's start moving in with our cabrajacks to try to get their attention. I'm trying to get it in their line of sight so they aggro, but I'm trying to stay behind the debris here so that they make the mistake of running closer to me. Now the question is, can I run anywhere where I'll be able to shoot them? Nope. Amazingly, just like every other round ever, I'm somehow 1 square away from being able to shoot people properly. Alright. Well, we're just going to run forward and be ready to shoot them next round. Wow, this character can move much further than other ones can. I don't think they can reach me from there. It's going to be very embarrassing if I'm wrong. Come on over, guys. Yep, no red icon on my characters means they can't run this far. They're going to be in for a rude awakening in a moment here. Thankfully, my melee characters, if they can do proper damage to finish these guys off. Let's see, one of you is a blast capper, right? Yeah. Ooh. I might be able to hit them with an explosive caper. And it should do roughly enough damage to kill them, and it'll also knock them back. Versus, if I just hit them... Okay, if I hit them, it will kill them. Let's have you kill this guy. It'll knock him back in the process, so you shouldn't be hurt by the attack. Oh wow, that's way more knockback than I was expecting. Awesome. Wow, that weapon makes these cabrajacks so much more effective. Hey, buddy. Oh, you spot me? That's adorable. I can't move somewhere to shoot that guy? Ah, that's fine. Can this guy move somewhere to shoot that guy? Oh yeah, he can. Okay. Let's start clearing the way with this character then. Here, you move a little closer for better accuracy, I hope. And, oh, that's knockback shot? I don't need that. Point blank shot has to be used at point blank range, right? Alright, so we'll just do a normal shot. Should go for a kill. We'll see how it goes. There we go.
Aha! I see my advice is paying off.
Your advice?
My first priority is to clear these guys out, but if I can clear them out, then I can safely move forward with my ranged characters to take out the other targets. Let's just keep knocking this guy back, I guess. We'll click on him here, but we'll refocus our direction to make the explosion more out of our way when he gets knocked back. There we go. I was trying not to block our path with the acid. I don't think I'm standing in the pool, the part that affects you. I could be wrong. Anyway, let's go ahead and move forward to be in range to wipe this dude out. With this is Heather with my legendary weapon. There we go. There's some damage.
See the way that one went down?
Yeah, we're getting some nice. We have some nice weapon upgrades being employed right here to the point where, like, I probably don't need to necessarily upgrade again very soon. Let's see, this whole right side of the. Where's the cord? So I'm grinding up against the edge of the map. I think this is the edge of the map too. This is the corner of the map. This is also the corner of the map. Okay, so this is a pretty small map, it looks like. I think I'll just start pushing forward. Be ready to shoot guys. At this range, no one should be able to reach me if I spot them. Hey, bad guys. Oh, that guy's standing inside the corrosive damage. Oh well, I took 1 damage and I'm getting bonus, I took 1 damage and I'm getting bonus damage for my character because he gets angry when he takes damage. Where's bad guys? I'm gonna move forward in the hopes of spotting someone. Didn't seem to really work. Let's move forward with our other melee character. Because if they successfully scout, we can ruin people. That's a Twitcher. Positioned next to a teleporter. Oh no, and I'm not in proper range, am I? I can't in any way shoot this guy. Well, that's a problem. Alright, well the best we can do is get in range then, before this gets worse. Wow, this character really is slow. Alright, we'll position ourselves in the center of our 2 cabrajacks to be ready to help out here. And he's probably, we'll see if he targets my cabrajack or not. Oh cool, the rupture's moving. It's handy for him to move because that means that he'll won't be immediately ready to attack my cabrajack. Oh, well. Hey buddy. Ow. Well, that wasn't very much damage. Tell me that character learned point blank shot. Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Oh my god, that's some damage. That is some high damage. Let's see if I can weaken him with someone else on the way in. Let's see. You move forward 1, you slow-ass character. Do some damage here. There we go. Now I'll do that point-blank shot to finish him off. Trying to level up this relic weapon. That's a lot of experience. That's a quantity of experience. How's the bow doing? Yep, bow's about to hit level 4 soon. Very good. So now we just want to deal with these guys, really. Knockback, motherfucker. That's right. I'm not afraid that you just pulled me into the enemies. I will take care of this crap. It's pretty funny that the rabbit's slogan is hop to it. Alright, so you just leveled up. Extra item slot, absolutely. I like Fury as a skill, but I definitely will take extra item slot over that because I have useful items. Being able to increase your accuracy and heal, for example, very nice. Take this guy out from here.
Another notch.
There we go. I was about ready to scout forward with my other cabrajack, but at this point, no one will really be able to help. I'll just move a little bit forward, see if I spot someone. Just a little bit. No one yet. Okay. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to be out of range of ranged allies. What if I move over here? It's closer to my other ranger, so they might be able to help me if I spot someone like those guys. Okay. Yeah, we can do something with that. See where I can move to shoot that guy. That's the full extent of my range. Let's see. Can I shoot both of you guys? Only that guy? Bam. There we go. Now our character's nice and safe. This poor slow character, one day they'll see combat. Or maybe never, I don't know. They move so garbage slow. I should not have brought them along, probably. Can you shoot from there? You can. Can you shoot from here? No, you can't. So here will give you an advanced shot on the bad guy, but it'll put you out of range for continuing to help this guy. I think I'm going to approach... Stealth's bad. Stealth's going to make me go to an awkward position. There we go. I want to keep my melee and range characters in pairs at the very least, so that we can help that guy out. I could have taken the shot then, but then I would have prolonged the time that melee character is going to be alone. See, dare I wander off anymore with this character with no backup? I don't think I will, actually. I'm gonna wait for the other ranger to catch up. So, oh, hello. What have we here? Hey, slow character, can you get in range to help at all, or are you just gonna be... No, you're still garbage. Oh, they're adorable. Alright. Surely I can shoot that guy from over here, right? Really? Is the steam in the way? I can shoot from there if I stand in the... Alright, I'll stand in the acid if it means I can shoot this guy in the face. Bam! Level up my bow. Make it stronger, faster. Other ways of better and stuff. What's this bow looking at like now? Level 4, 7 to 13 damage, 24% crit chance, 11 to 20 crit damage. It has a 1 in 4 chance of critting, basically. That is some powerful shit. I'll inch forward a little bit, see if I spot anyone. But yeah, priority would be to have backup available. Let's go ahead and knock this guy back. That's a good location. Oh wait, no it's not. It's probably not going to be far enough back. Or maybe they will. And explodey. Alright, now can this bottom ranger get in range? Yes? Yes, cool. Do you have an explosive attack at all? And just knock back? Alright, just take the kill. Bam. Now this is a proper squad right now. Well, 4 of them are. One of them might as well not be here. Why are you standing in acid? That seems like a bad... Oh, it's a Twitcher. Is he gonna immediately grab one of us? He's not. Oh shit, 3 corrosive damage. It's usually 1. Okay. That Twitcher might be a problem. Can this Caberjack get out of its range? Not really. Let's see. Can anyone get in range to shoot that Twitcher? Not really. You can't reach the Twitcher. The big question here is where the Twitcher's going to approach. Alright. Oops. Here. I guess I'll just approach. If we're approaching the Twitcher on multiple sides, then someone's going to be able to act as backup. Just keep pressing forward. Oh. Oh, shit. That's more Twitchers than I was originally prepared for. Okay. Should I just charge him? Just get my entire squad in there as fast as I can? Collectively, they should be able to take it. No one's really hurt so far. So I'm gonna get in position and then try to charge it. Oh, there's also an exploded dude. Because of course there is. Alright. If I charge it, it should knock him back. And does this attack have stun? I don't think it does. I'm just gonna take the hit. Knock back. Have fun. Oh, cool, they're both stunned. So I knocked him into the other guy, so he got stunned. That's perfect. Let's see, this ranger's going to move. This guy, he's going to move forward and then shoot the guy that's close range. That's why I was walking past him earlier, of course. There we go. I wanted to make sure that that blow was going to land before I did anything else. Now that I know that it landed, I can run forward with this this ranger as far as possible. And this guy's going to keep slowly inching forward. Now that character needs the ability to teleport, because that's the only way they're ever going to see combat properly. Oh, that character just became reckless. Ah. Yeah, reduced armor effectiveness. That's not a great trait. Alright, so those guys are stunned, so at this point I just want to start wailing on them if I can. Let's go for the weaker one, probably. Yeah. Increase the chance that they're going to get wiped out. Can I charge that guy again? No, it has a cooldown. Can I get into position to shoot these guys? I can. Alright. So you should knock this guy back to get him off my tail. Keep my ranger safe. Other one's probably going to get an explosion off, but I want to go for the attack. See, do you have charge? You do have charge. And you can hit him from here. Oh. If you hit him at that angle, will it knock them against each other? I don't think it will. But I can't get into position otherwise. Let's go for the charge. For funsies. Hey guys. Get out of here. Yeah, there's some fun damage. Alright. That does mean that they're still going to be alive though, so that's probably not the best plan. Let's go for the hit. Question is, do I go for that guy? Yeah, let's go for that guy. It's where my damage is most useful. I could one-shot this guy easily, but half the damage is being thrown away. There we go. Now they're both primed to die next turn. I don't think they have a lot of surprise enemies hiding around the corner, so I don't think we're going to be in much danger. Although we're definitely going to take some corrosive damage here. Howdy, y'all. Oh, maybe I should be worried. I've seen Twitchers hit kind of hard. 6 isn't too bad. Oh, I'm stunned. I don't like that. I'm going to have to punish you. Wow, they spent their turn walking. Way to go. How exciting. Let's see here. They're in a line again, so I should just go... Is this the right line? Yeah. I could just... Oh wait, no, I probably can't charge them, huh? Shit. Oh well, hit him in the face. There we go. There's some knockback damage. It's super effective. Alright. Now just go for the kill, really. Is this the last enemy in the map? Guess we'll find out. Is answer yes or no? Level 6. Answer is yes.
How nice would it be if the Cadence surrendered right now?
So...
This is rhetorical.
Heather and Joanne both at level 6. Adriana, the slow-ass character... Oh no, she's actually the one that's not level 6. Wow. My slow character hit level 6, of all people. Bit of a surprise. What are the options? Blinding shot, a non-damaging direct shot that severely reduces the sight and accuracy of all targets, versus stand ground, gain a bonus to maximum hit points and immunity to knockback effects. Yeah? Gaining that sounds like a worthy thing, especially the extra hit points to keep myself alive. I don't really see myself using blinding shot that much just because these characters seem to be so strong that I don't really see them wasting a shot weakening the enemy when they could just take out like half their hit points in one blow. Heather has the same options. Yeah, hit points for sure. We're losing. We're corroding away over time, so it'd be good to be able to keep them alive. All right, that went smoothly. And one of the characters almost got to pretend to be useful. Silly little background character. Ta-da! The time to complete the research of build a Crucible is reduced by 1 year, 101 days. So now, if anything happens to House Rabbit, I need to prioritize saving them over anyone else because they're at 2 corruption, and I don't want to lose a very fertile house. Do they still have high fertility, even though they have old ass people in them? Is that even a thing I can look at? Do I get to see your fertility? Is that like is that even a stat that I can look at? Really? Wow. Whoa. They're like level 3. That's how much my kingdom is advanced, as those characters are fucking level 3 characters. Wow. Alright, let's get this Crucible finished. Babies! Babies!
Ah.
Seems like this came just in time. You were starting to get that look.
What look? I had the same face for years. People always said it was rather inviting.
I wasn't talking about yours.
Oh.
Quarantine. Helen agreed has contracted a disease that the capital doctors have never seen before. They're calling it bumbosis. The symptoms aren't too severe, but they're recommending a quarantine because that could easily change, and because it will take at least 10 years of study to find a cure. What do you do? Huh. So the concern here is whatever bumbosis is, I get the feeling that it could be like a negative trait that might spread through my populations over time, through generations. And if it's bad, it could really stick with me. Let's see. My choices are... I can quarantine her immediately to make sure it doesn't spread. I can let her resume her duties and just see what happens, or I can put her in the chalice to see what happens. The Bumbles is listed as a detail. Decreased sight dexterity and accuracy. Oh. Minus 19 accuracy. Minus 1 sight. Net 0 of dexterity, apparently. That she must already have a bonus there. Nimble, yeah. Low fertility, so she's not going to have babies. I'm really curious about the chalice option, but what if that just means corrupting future characters somehow? kind of want to see what happens when I put her in the chalice. What a weird thing. Monstrous. You know something's wrong with the... Oh. I just killed people? Oh no. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's excessive. Monstrous. You know something's wrong when the water turns completely still. Suddenly, a mangled white hand reaches over the edge of the chalice. Helen has turned into a wrinkler. Weapons are quickly drawn and used to great effect, but unfortunately the pawn was able to cut down 2 former comrades before the final blow was struck. What the fuck? The chalice can turn people into wrinklers? Putting someone into the chalice can make them a cadence? That's like actually really important like story stuff to find out. So we lost a 28-year-old rabbit, a 24-year-old wicker. Wait, is she the one I was just using in that last mission? She might have been. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, we lost 3 characters. Well, I get the feeling no one's gonna have the bumbles for a while. That did not go well though. I just lost 3 people. These random events can be severe. Come on, let's just get this Crucible done. Another Sage Right. Did I lose 4 Sage Rights this episode? Like, come on, man. That's almost all of them. Who's the youngest, smartest person in the world? Should I send the Cantello in? I'm pretty sure he's not a house that I'm trying to deal with. Let's see, I have the 2 tree houses, I have the blood house, and I have the rabbit house. And I only have 4... I only have 4 of those, right? Let me check. Shadow Cloak, Rabbit. Yep. Enforcer. That's all of them. Okay, yeah, so that one weird house is something that I'm not dealing with. So I might as well send them to the Sage Right. So I'm probably not going to make them, like, start a family or anything. Yeah, low fertility. They're all around not great for, not particularly great for combat, and definitely not great for starting a house. So that makes them good for Sage Right, basically. Process of elimination. Man, I'm really bummed out that I lost 3 people. Come on, get this Crucible done. I just want to do that this episode. Oh my fucking god, I lost a 5th Sage Right this episode. Were they all the same age? This is silly. This is completely silly. I might just throw a young person in there just to not have to deal with them anymore. Let's see. So we have 3 rabbits around. Is that one in the Vanguard? That one is in the Vanguard, but they are 44 years old and only level 4. Huh. What about these characters? They're level 4, but they're 16 and 21. Infertile. Whoa. A rabbit that's infernal. That's a surprise. Oh, this one's asthmatic. Ew. I should probably get rid of Asthma Girl before I accidentally use her for something else. Yeah, let's just go ahead and quarantine her. No sex for asthmatic children. That's really messed up. Alright. Come on, half a year. There we go. Research complete. Crucible complete. Boost the experience of our trainees by appointing a new standard. Absolutely. I want higher level characters. So I have a bunch of Shadow Cloaks around. Realistically, the smart thing to do would be to use my one... I'd want to use my one Shadow Cloak that doesn't currently have the relic on them, right? It's probably the way to go. This Joanne character. But it would give people the Reveler trait, which could be bad. My other character would make people reckless. Even more experience per year. But the problem is they have my relic and I don't want to give that away. These characters are only 1 level behind them, though. Oh, 67. Oh, man, that bonus drops quickly. Alright, what about the other characters? Level 5. 84. Okay, Naomi. You'd make people rebels, which is ambiguous. It could lead to all sorts of things. It would lead to a higher variety of traits, basically. You're age 22. I do have another Caberjack to use, but they're slow. Some of it comes down to do I prefer positive traits or to prefer positive experience? This person's stalwart and tranquil. Let's see, do I have other... Yeah, I do have another wicker. Yeah, so that person can level up. I might send Ingvar in, because Ingvar... Let's see, does picking traits increase their experience benefit at all? Nope. Not a huge experience bonus, but if I can make everyone tranquil and stalwart and make those like common traits throughout my kingdom, that's great, because that's increased accuracy, increased defense. So I think I'm gonna go for that. And he's 16, so he'll be here for a very long time. I could do worse and better, basically. But yeah, absolutely, I want bonus armor and accuracy across my kingdom. Alright guys, so we finished building the Crucible. Have to pick my next goal. I'll see you guys next time.